Welcome back, everybody, to the Demon Slayer campaign. Where we had last left off, we have reunited with Griff's master, as he seemed to have been fighting what looked to be many different Naga that had come up to the mountain. It seems that if they interrupted him in the middle of his dinner, and by the time our heroes arrived, they had to chase after and try and save the master, who ended up maybe saving them in the process once everything was said and done. It's debatable. As the end of the battle comes near, that is where we will pick up. As the master has just finished slaying the larger Naga, as he looks to you, Griff, and he goes, "Griff!" And he sees you down on the ground. Yeah, who's unconscious, and he goes, "Well, how the fuck that happen?"
I think he was standing too close to your technique.
Oh, no way. I would have known if I hit him or not. Griff, get up. And he's just gonna, like, kick you just like here.
It's best not to kick someone while they're down. And I'd like to make a medicine check to stabilize.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's just make sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. 22. No, stop rolling. It was a 22, the first one, at least.
All right. So, yeah, you managed to patch Griff up there a little bit. In about, like, roll me a 1d4, Griff, please.
1d4, got it.
You'll wake up in 4 hours. Yeah. So you are just out cold. And he goes, "Oh, well, sorry to bother you all, and, well, it doesn't look like my apprentice is waking up any other time soon. Lazy bum."
That's alright. And we're quite used to it.
You must be his friends, or fellow demon slayers, cohorts, maybe girlfriend?
No, God, no. More like acquaintances.
Oh, well, an old man can hope.
We're all fellow demon slayers. The Corps thought it wise to assign us to work together as a team.
They do that now?
This is the first time I've heard of it. Said we'd be the first one.
Yeah, well, I guess different times for different folks and different people. Well, I guess that means he's your problem now, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, okay.
In this specific scenario, he looks down at the unconscious Griff, is our problem.
All right, then he's your problem. I will let you guys carry him back. Come join me. I've still got enough meal for the rest of you all. Don't touch the booze, though.
All right, come on, Shuri.
Still in my hands, by the way.
Cassius, you've got this.
Oh yeah, as he was like, "You left this last session." I forgot.
All right, Cheryl, come on, let's go. All right, Cassius, pick
All
him
right.
up. You got this.
We're gonna lift him onto the dog.
And I'll just walk away. I'll start walking away on that.
I thought you were helping.
What?
No, yeah, she just told me to help. And I'm like, all right, sure.
No, come on. Cassius got it. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go, Cheryl.
I'll help. Gonna try and hoist.
He's a big boy. He can do it himself.
Okay, whoever is trying to pick up Griff, make me athletics.
You want one of us to roll with advantage, Cassius, since we're helping?
Yeah, one of you is giving the help action, I imagine.
I got -1.
Okay, I've got +2, then I'll take it.
I get a high DC.
Hey,
Have your
okay,
arm.
I'm
Griff,
rolling
what's
okay
your
tonight.
what's your strength? How beefy are you?
My strength is 19.
Oh, you're
He's short. He's short. Remember it.
He's short. You know what? He is a short, so you'll give it. You just managed to do it. Lowers the DC by 2.
Nice.
Lord.
Oh,
Yeah, as you.
I
He's
feel cold.
min-maxing with height. Minimum height, maximum skull.
I told you to do it.
Yeah, as you guys start carrying him over, the master will be like, "So you all passed the entrance exams. I got a letter saying that there was some trouble there, but it looks like everything seems to be all fine now."
Yes, some higher-ranking demons came and made a mess of things. We survived and held out long enough for some of the Hashira to show up and deal with the problem. So
Technically, we did not pass the entrance exam.
Letter said that you passed.
at least not in the. We didn't pass in the traditional way of surviving the 3 nights, but
If a higher ranked demon came in and you survived, as far as any demon slayer is concerned, you passed. The ones that are in the exams are nothing but low lives. Those things really haven't even gotten a taste for human blood yet. But for those who actually have, and those with demon arts, those are the tricky kind. Those are the ones you're sent on missions to hunt.
yes, we slew 2 of them with demon blood arts in the exam, and another one, a stronger one, came afterwards that we couldn't handle. But we survived long enough for the Hashira to arrive, as I said.
There's always a bigger Hydra. I know the saying.
I thought it was always a bigger head.
It's always a bigger Hydra.
Another head?
Yeah, because there's like actually another body underneath the water. So if you kill one,
There's another
Hydra,
body.
there's another one. Yeah.
What is a Hydra?
It's a multi-headed serpent, and if you cut off a head, it gets more heads.
Does it also have 2 bodies?
I hadn't heard that before, but
Oh no! It's a metaphor.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Metaphor.
But anyways, he'll lead you back to the grotto. He'll look at the one house that's destroyed, and he'll goes, "We'll all bunk in the other house." And he'll grab his meal, and then you guys will lead you over to the second house. That's kind of similar to the first one. He just had time on his hands, so he built one for Griff, one for him. Just for basically he lives off the land and everything else. He's got plenty of time on his hands. As you guys lay down Griff, he prepares you a meal that looks to be a mix of maybe some venison, some herbs and spices, and maybe a bowl of soup for each of you.
All right.
To my critical taste, how is it?
It's a little gamey, the venison. And the spices are here or there. He's not necessarily a great culinary master by any means, but at least it's somewhat savorful.
Which means it's perfect.
Could have been marinated for 12 hours or so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Marination? What's that?
It's when you soak a thing of meat in spices and juices for a period of time before you
Oh,
cook it.
smoking, of course.
But no, okay.
Pay no mind to the scrawny one. This thing's perfect.
At least one of
Absolute
you got
perfection.
taste.
Yeah. Don't listen to the scrawny one.
Yeah, and you'll see that as far as him, he's concerned, he just gulps it down before taking his gourd and just chugging down the alcohol to finish it off. Booze always goes great with food. No better
got any more?
combination. What's that?
You got any more?
Sorry, this is my stash and my stash alone.
You sure there ain't any way I could persuade you? Probably a little game of arm wrestle for it.
Well, of course not.
That's alright. At least I know who's really scared of who. That's fine.
Oh, you want to go?
I offered. But,
And he-
he said no. So it's
And
alright.
he'll put it. It says talk is cheap, and he'll put his hand up on the table.
I was ready the moment you declined. But if you really want to, I'm happy to oblige.
And I'll just go ahead and put my hand, my
Yep.
my elbow down.
Let's make a series of athletic checks here, and I'll just.
Yeah. Am I able to rage?
Oh, he's raging too.
Yes. Let's go. All right. So all right. So if I rage, I get advantage. Is that right? With this.
Yep. I'll just roll
Okay.
twice for him for the advantage.
So athletics, you said.
yes.
Okay, what I want to do, you're going to see it probably come single, one at a time, because I do not want these dice to clash against each other. I just hate it, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Every time
It
they
screwed
clank.
you a lot on Saturday. for this
It
trip.
did, and it sucks. So I
That's
just,
tragic.
I don't like
It
it.
had no effect. You're just superstitious.
It did. Oh. Okay,
Dude, he was
So-
rolling like 10 with advantage multiple times.
16.
I'd be superstitious if it happened to me too.
Yeah, you already bought new dice.
I did.
Stocking up to the Electrum that nobody uses.
I am,
my
dude. I am
You have
praying.
23.
I am
Okay.
kneeling at the
that's
altar of
so
Electrum.
like you start out and he's already kind of like pushed you on like 1/3 of the way. Let's go again.
Not bad, old man.
All right. The second one. Oh my gosh, that was so close to 17. That's the first one. Okay, that's better. 22.
Oh, the first one he just gets you, and he just like he's almost got your hand like right on the table, and he goes, "I'm not even trying here at all. Come on, give it your best."
All right, so one more time you said?
Yep.
All right, one more time.
We should get
Oh
some
my
combat
gosh.
music going.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. 17.
20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that, he just like taps your hand down and he goes,
Ah.
"Winner, all the booze for me. None of you get shit."
It probably was shit anyways. Just she turns away a little bit, just crossing her arm, but also at the same time kind of like using her other hand to massage her arm, which is probably just a little tense for just a moment.
Yeah, it's not the everyday when Yenna loses a battle of strength.
Yeah.
Arms crossed, massaging her bicep.
Mhm. Exactly.
I'll use the remaining juices of my dish specifically the venison, to kind of feed the culture that creates the penicillin.
Oh.
The extra fatty things will do good for it. So
Okay, gotcha. As he settles in, he goes, "So, what all brings you to my abode?"
Well, we had time before our next mission. Your student mentioned you were nearby and wanted to come and, I suppose, visit.
I guess that sounds about right.
I think you wanted to show off a little, being a full-fledged demon slayer now.
Yeah. Well, as a demon slayer, we don't just hunt demons, but we also take care of monsters. And anything that the Corps decides is mandatory. Take today. I didn't enjoy the Nagas just showing up into my grotto like that, but gotta do what you gotta do, and it's better for them to attack me than caravans that travel through here.
speaking of caravans, part of the reason that we're here is because we found trouble with caravans coming from Nosil. Is there anything you would know about that?
Nozil, where were you at?
We're in Luana, right?
Yeah.
Map!
Map! No! Cut this out!
Yes.
I need to look knowledgeable! Yes, we were. We were in Luana.
In a coast town nearest to the Demon Slayer trial.
So Nightlock Village. If
Yes, that's the one.
What were you doing with cargo from Nozil? Normally they transport it through the base or up through Llewellyn. And anyways, I mean, Yuen, the country you're in now, I don't know how much you know about it, but it produces a lot higher quality goods that come through this country than it does Nozil.
We had heard word that there was something disturbing that traveled in the 5-star bay.
Hmm.
So they were experimenting with alternate trade routes, it seemed.
Yes, but
And
one of the
what seemed to be the trouble then?
well, one of the upper moons or
Olympians.
Olympians, they're calling themselves now.
Yeah, they tend to change their name every so 100 years or whatnot. I don't
Right.
keep track.
Well, one of them had been poisoning the shipment, using a demon blood art to manipulate butterflies that were coated with poison and would explode if touched. Poisoning grain, smithing materials, food, all manner of transported goods, and even managed to take control of some of the townsfolk. They would be covered, encased in all these butterflies, and they are made almost indistinguishable from insect-like demons. Honestly, I got pretty lucky, and a technique I know managed to separate the butterflies without harming the people inside. But I hadn't
Well,
even clocked the fact that they might be people, not demons, until the technique worked. So
I think I might see something. So here's a question for you. Why is it that Nylock City partnered up with the Nozil when trying to do such a lucrative deal like this? When UN's country produces the better products.
The
Not
business
sure.
that I have is that they offered lots of money to the mayor. He seemed to very much like money and power. So anything that would increase his standing may have been a very lucrative offering to him specifically.
It also allows Nozil caravans, which are normally not the most welcoming thing, to travel through UN and with a good enough reason. Also ties for diplomatics spies to also investigate the other country's products and goods while traveling through. After all, why would they need to travel across the Red Desert in their own country when shipping the products? Finally, we also have the thing of if it'd be easier to transport it the other way around because of the less suspicion.
you mean going along the west and straight from Nozzle into Luena?
Yes, that's correct. If I'm not mistaken here, I think the intention was to make sure this trade deal failed.
What would they possibly have to gain from that?
Well,
Demons just trying to segregate us more?
I think it's not necessarily the village that was the target itself, or even UN. I think Nozzle is the target. Nozzle
Makes you
will
say that.
get. Well, I've been living here for about 10-15 years now. This mountain. I've seen the politics between Gallia and UNN, even stopped a small-scale war that would have been broken about right in these back mountains here. But one thing that troubles me is I understand Nozil's perspective of trying to set up this trade route while the sea is clogged. It gives them many advantages and opens up many possibilities. I could see the advantages of UN maybe wanted to stop this politically, but it was a demon. You were worried about whether or not the demon was using this company with the intent, but why would it harm its own cargo, knowing that it could fail, and it would only make the village sick and discontinue working with them in the future?
Doesn't make a lot of sense. And maybe
That's
if
right.
they're subtle enough, could have done
That-
some poisoning. They weren't subtle.
No. And that's why I deduce that the real culprit of this whole endeavor was to try and attack the Beauregard Company, mainly
We
its
haven't
own
said the
trade
name yet.
route.
I mean, he might know it.
I mean, you explained the whole thing to him, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, just
I deduce that maybe
Oh goodness,
The
he's Mike again.
intention-
Just knock him out again.
Yo, dude. Yennelis is still mad about like the.
Unconscious. Boom.
Yeah, I just like to think like Yennelis is still angry about the thing. She needs to hit something, and right as Griff raises his head, she just throws a wild haymaker, knocks
She's like
him
trying to get
out.
circulation. She's like stretching her arms a bit, trying to get more circulation. Just on like just out of
Backhands
Backhand
him.
reflex, just back place. Like just looks over like, oh, was he awake? Oh no, I must be.
Yeah, no. Thought I felt resistance there for a
In the
second.
wind.
Yeah, so weird.
But he goes, my thought is that Nozzle's already in a bind right now with its main trade route, the 5-Star Sea, under siege. To compensate, they set up a second trade route to the west. But now with this demon's ability and the attack, it's only crippled that trade route. I think the real target in this endeavor was never the city itself, but to sabotage the name and to weaken even more of the trade in Nozzle itself.
Certainly interesting.
the idea that I had when we first found out about these was, is there any reason that Nylok is a strategically advantaged place, or is it just some random town?
It's mainly due to the fact that they want to distribute goods with Llewellyn, but it gives them a casual excuse to travel through UN, which, lets them spy on their neighbors a little bit more. It wasn't too long ago that country had formed and kicked them out, which once used to be their kingdom.
Yeah, I'll turn to Shiro and say, if this is the case, then I think he may be right. There is no reason for them to try to sabotage their own efforts in Nylok, then I don't think the Border Guard Company had anything to do with this.
You may be right. Demons could have just been using it.
Yeah, and also, would you guys like to make me a history check?
Which
Always
ones
love
of
to
us?
make a history check.
I'll
The
play
ones who
the
are
two.
awake.
And the two are that are kind of engaging in the conversation right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Does this have to do with demons or straight roll?
Just natural history.
Here we go. Dirty 20.
5.
nice.
5 and a dirty 20. Bro, could it be any
Oh,
more?
I didn't roll
here?
I didn't turn on my extension.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say
in
it
the
didn't show up.
Yeah, okay. But no,
Hold
Shiro, you remember though, there were the humans that were involved for the Beauregard Company, they said that they were attacked. And more than anything, that they were also, they seem to have been attacked, and they were the ones delivering the supplies. Maybe the idea is that it wasn't that the butterflies were in the crates since they left Nozzle, but instead that the demon had waited until it arrived at the town to then put the butterflies in before.
That does track with what the I don't remember what race you said the trader guy was, but I remember
Yeah,
I had
human.
a brief
He was
conversation
human.
with him before he started freaking out.
Yeah, I remember
And-
watching that part of the video, and you guys, you were like, "Man, this got way too emotional for me. I'm backing out."
Yeah. What an interaction. But yeah, I remember him saying something basically very similar to that. It was like he had no idea what was happening and seemed as freaked out as anybody else.
Yeah. Interesting. I'll convey that then. These butterflies, this contamination may have been planted after it already crossed the border, just before they made it to town. It's been an effort to, like you said, sabotage Nozzle, make them look bad, damage trust.
Well, there you have it. I'm glad that I could be of some trading mastery for you all. Glad that you came to me for this. It's lucky that you guys were in the neighborhood to come.
It was. Demon Slayers with actual experience in the field. It's an invaluable thing.
Yeah, I don't even know if Demon HQ has probably put it together or not. I'll have to probably send them a letter. But knowing Miss Ubushiki, she's probably already come up with 10 different possibilities that it could already be. Now, before my disciple wakes up, what all do you think of him? Good, bad, or ugly? I mean, he's kind of ugly, but well, he can't do anything about that.
Is he?
I mean,
I've only ever seen like half his face.
he's got a cute and a mysterious aura sense of him, but other than that, I mean, I only got the feels more for his pets. That's the only one here in this group that's quite the charmer. But other than that, he's a pretty good fighter.
Chikara kind of tilts his head towards you.
Yeah, that's
He's a
right.
pretty good dog.
Boy. Good boy.
Speaking of him, I'll go and check up on him, and I'll just go and see if I can just kind of slap him awake a little bit.
Before he gets woken up, I'll share what he thinks too. He's certainly strong. A little eager to rush headlong into danger, I think. Not the most strategic in combat. He, ran straight for the larger demons in most of the fights we've had, and it's occasionally come back to bite him, as you've seen in this fight, but overall, he holds his own and is impressive.
Yeah, I think that's partially my fault. He typically tries to copy everything I do, but unfortunately, not everything, even if users of the same breathing style, will always correlate to one another. And with that, you also see him kind of like take out his katana to start like cleaning it, as you see the reddish blade.
Yeah, what did I hear you say in the fight? A real warrior, real man, something takes his head on.
Oh yeah,
When he
a
dodged
real
something.
warrior, a real man takes an attack head on. And after all, I mean, just look at how well it worked out for my body. And he'll kind of tap his body, as this guy has a natural armor class of 19. As he goes, I've taught Griff to do the same. And it's not, Griff doesn't
Yeah, I don't think he's
an
got
armored
the,
defense.
I don't think he
Oh,
quite
he
has
has
the
so many
same
scars.
hard scales as you. And it's cost him a bit of damage here and there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got himself in over his head a few times, but he's getting better.
Yeah,
Before
I
we
imagine
wake
so.
Before we wake him up, I got a question. Does anyone have any shaving cream?
What shaving cream?
Damn it. Never mind, forget it.
With that though, he kind of looks to you guys. I will point out something that's kind of an oddity. Despite Griff and him having the same breathing style, it's kind of odd though that their nitrine weapons, typically that fit the color of the breathing style, are readily different. As Griff, yours was a bluish color in nature, and his is a reddish color. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Bluish green, yeah.
Yeah. So you can take that what you will. You could ask about that at all. As Cassius, you're trying to wake up Griff. Griff, do you wake up as like, what are you doing to try to wake him up out of curiosity?
First, I'll check to make sure that all of his wounds are... Like, if I need to change any bandages, I'll start by doing that before he wakes up, because it's a lot easier to do it on a sleeping patient who can't fight back.
Yeah, he seems like he's doing pretty well. For some reason, he has like a black eye now, for some reason, but don't know when that happened.
I will kind of do a bit of my elementalism, just rub my hands together and just kind of freeze a little bit, just to stop the blood flow from going too far to his eye so it doesn't close up. But other than that, if he seems ready to wake up, then, I'll kind of start by just shaking his shoulder a little bit.
You shake his shoulder and he just rolls up. Where's this guy in?
I'll grab the second shoulder and just do a little bit more of a violent shake.
Shaking out his shoe.
I'll smack him in the face.
Oh my gosh! What the?
Oh, good. You are awake.
Don't worry, Griff. He didn't hit you that hard.
You had to show off, didn't you? Look towards Galleon.
What did you expect?
I expect a little more humility, but then
When have
again,
I ever
you're my
done that?
master. I know. Could you at least try sometimes instead of being too badass?
Well, that just comes naturally.
Is there a bowl of food ready for Griff? Or did he exclude him from...
Yeah, he probably would make one.
Probably would have.
Yeah.
I'll go and kind of ladle over his bowl and use elementalism to kind of stoke some heat under that. Heat it right back up to where it's supposed to be after like a minute or so. And then I'll bring that over and set that in front of Griff.
Yeah, Griff will grab it and kind of turn to where his right side is only being shown. He'll pull it on the mask and just start eating.
I didn't make that, by the way. If I made that, it would taste a lot better than that.
It tastes fine to me. Like, tilts.
He's the one picky eater out of all the group. Like I could have made this so much better.
Yeah. Capable of appreciating fine dining.
I appreciate your food, guys. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And as you guys are talking, he's talking to Yadalith, and I fought the Naga that was this, and he tries to extend his arms, but it's even larger than my house.
Larger?
Larger. The one that you saw was the small one.
Oh, I wish I could have been there. Oh, I would have loved to take my blade and carved into it just a bit, just a taste.
Oh yeah, and just right on the underbelly. It's just right where it kind of misses the hard scales, but it doesn't reach where it drags on the ground. It hits that right nice side where you can get a clean cut, and he makes the Pacha face and he goes perfection. Yeah, the perfect.
Did you manage to keep a souvenir?
Oh, don't worry, I can go back for souvenirs. After all, those things are going to be waking up in a day or two.
Speaking of souvenirs, there was something I wanted to do before I got basically roped into dragging Griff's unconscious body over here. Is there anything that I would think on the Naga's body that may make for decent medicinal parts, or potentially if it has some natural poisons that I might want to pick up?
Yeah.
We can anti-venom.
Yeah, I like to think though, as you kind of I'm gonna be nice here, but I'm gonna need a check here. I need you to make a medicine check for me.
You got it, bud.
Oh, I got so benefited. That was a
Yeah.
7 that rolled into a 15 plus 6, 21.
You find that like you check in the Naga's venom, it's not gonna be anything good for like medicational use, only because it's the poison is designed to kind of like seriously maim, not really paralyze. So it's gonna
So
attack
if
this.
if I were honestly, I feel like I would know a little bit about venoms and stuff or poisons as much to know would this be something that would be capable of either first be widely applicable enough to be sold, or second be of use to us with our sharp weapons. I don't think I would ever put it on.
It would make
dull
for a
thing,
decent
but-
poison, but not medication. Not in use of like medication, only because of how the poison breaks down cells.
Got it.
But I will say, with your high enough medicine check, you do notice that like some of the glands in the back, where it keeps some of like magical compartments to let it spellcast, you see like parts of the glands like radiating with electricity that maybe could be done something with.
Then either way that we want to make that work, if I harvested some of that, either both the venom and the glands afterwards, or if I have to go back and get it later on, then I'll make a note
I'll
to
let
go
you
do
do
that.
it now. Just go ahead and roll me like sleight of hand.
Sure. Oh,
Oh,
7.
You do
Man.
manage to get some of it, but not as much as that you'd like.
Yeah.
But you notice that you with these components, maybe there is something in the future that you can make with this if you take it to an alchemy shop.
Okay. Just what should I note it as? Adding something into my inventory.
If you want to make it as a custom item, just make it electro glands. Is what
Electro glands.
That's
Okay,
what I'll call
sure.
it.
And do I manage to collect any bit of the poison, or does the crappy roll make it so that I didn't?
I'll let you have some of the poison. And I'll, as far as like what the poison would do, I'd say if you add it to like a weapon or inject it into somebody, you would, they would take 1d6 poison damage on attacks from weapons, and but they need to make a con save each time, and the con save would just be 12, a DC 12
Okay.
con save.
Is that just about what a normal poison would do?
I think it's
Normal's
around the same.
3d6.
Normal's 3d6.
I think so.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Basic poison. Oh, it's 1d4. My bad. Maybe it's the old one
Yeah.
I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of like a stronger poison there, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, what was I thinking of?
No idea. So
Potion of
there's
poison is
basic
what I was
poison-
thinking
there's
of.
basic poison, and then there's poison.
Whichever one matches closest to that description is what I'll
I
let
can't
you
even
have.
tell.
Poison
Doesn't-
is a weird one because it's from the Obochima book.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't touch
I'll
poisons
look
a lot
at it.
in D&D.
Yeah, neither do I. But
I'll have to make it custom, I think. It's a little different than anything else.
sure. I don't really know how to do that, so I'll make a note of it in my notes, and then we'll
2014 potion of poison. Looks
Yeah.
like a potion of healing, does 3d6 poison damage. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a note of it, and then we'll talk about it after the session.
Yep, okay, gotcha. With that though, now you as you're starting to wake up Griff, do you have anything to say to your master or whatnot? As he's like getting done with his story time with Yenilith?
I'm gonna just say, good to see you. I forgot how hard you hit.
Yeah. Well, oh wait, did you get caught up in my attack? Why were you standing so damn close? I told you to back away.
I was behind a boulder. Didn't think it would hit, but
Oh, so it's my fault that you couldn't dodge it when there was a boulder there.
I'm not saying it's your fault.
But you
Okay.
did say real warrior takes those head on. Too, so.
Unless
And
it's an
plus, I
AoE
managed to-
attack.
And plus, I managed to dodge it. It was only the after images that hit me. Okay?
That makes no sense.
Those are the ones that mess you up.
How does an after image hurt you? Oh, you know what? Whatever.
I think he just means you were fast enough he didn't see it coming.
I wasn't trying to have his ego get bigger.
With that though, he kind of looks to your weapons and he sees, so they're nice and blue still. Good to know.
Yeah.
I've noticed yours isn't blue.
Oh, thanks for noticing. It's a little bit of a characteristic. You might run into it time and time with the Demon Slayer. As you know, many of our weapons are different colors.
Yeah, wouldn't a red one imply that you were more suited for flame breathing or something?
But yet, ever since I was first training, when I first got my blade, this blade was the same color as Griff's.
So your aptitude's changed.
You could say that. So, how much do you know about Nichirin weapons?
They probably know more than I do.
What? I told you the story before. Did you tell me you forgot?
He just kind of like scrunches into himself more. Possibly.
And he'll take like the empty bowl and like you just see like the sharp teeth kind of, he kind of like throws the bowl at your head. Pay attention more.
Not my fault that you're a boring storyteller.
Not my fault. You're a dumb student.
This is just shaking his head at both of us.
I know a fair bit about Nichirin weapons, but I can't speak for my teammates.
What about the two of you? What do you know about Nichirin weapons?
How much do I know?
Probably have been told the legend of how they were forged, but not necessarily more than that.
Only little bits and bobs, some details, but not the whole story.
I know about the sun tree and about how it creates and absorbs more sunlight than anything else, and that it can be turned into a metal or a point to my own staff or pieces of wood. It has other kinds of powers, but this is about all of that I know. And obviously, sunlight does stuff to demons and all that.
How much do you know about the soul when it comes to Nichirin weapons?
I know that your body and soul can reflect your aptitude for your preferred breathing style and usually change the color of your blade to match. Though changing it can be rare, it does happen. I know a bit about the magic of the sun tree and the ore that that lives underneath, being enriched by the power of the sun. That's why they have the capability to slay demons. I grew up in Era, so in a swordsmith's village, actually.
So you
So I know a
know
fair
more
bit.
than most. Then you are familiar with the legend. But for those who don't know, aka the audience, I'll regale you the tale. Sadly, I'm not in this, so it's going to be less of a quality story, but we'll make do. It's said about 2,000 years ago, or more, You know, actually, they probably say that, and then they change the date, and then they have to, like what happens if it was, 1,000 years ago when they told this story? So does that make
This
it
is why I say
3,000
you're a
years
boring
ago?
storyteller.
No, you shut up! I'm just
Always go on
factually...
tangent.
I'm just factually correct!
You're just going off on tangents. Actually, continue it, please.
Oh, whatever, he'll take a big swing of alcohol. Yeah. Anyways, about something years ago, when the first demons were emerging, they were emerging within the Elven Nation. The land of trees consisted of great fire and of great destruction, and it's said that the first demons roamed there and their power grew. However, there was hope yet for the elves. As a human, an elf, and a dwarf sought to end these immortal-like creatures' life. The dwarf, finding the magical ore underneath the sun tree, he learned that this metal had negative effects against the demon kind, and so he went about it. With the elven and humans' friends' help, he convinced the elves to give their most sacred sun ore to him. And with that ore, he forged an axe, a bow, and a sword. As for the elf, being not to be outdone by his dwarven companion, he used the ancient art of the wisdom of the elves, binding their own souls to this nicherine metal, and thus providing spiritual arts that matched their souls straight into the weapon. Unfortunately, there was no medium of how to combine this spiritual power that they can now draw out, and what could be done with the body of the metal. That is when the human traveled high into the mountains of Hollow, and he spoke to a dragon. The dragon spoke well into it and explained the art of breathing styles to the human. The human, taking the new knowledge of this breathing style, forging it into the blade enchanted by the elf and the nicherine metal forged by the dwarf, he took his first breath, and fire lit the sword. As the blade grew red, the first true nicherine blade of the demon slayers was born on that day. And teaching the style, he taught the elf and the dwarf. And the dragon even rode into combat as the elf, dwarf, and dragon stood together as they battled the first demons. And thus, from those three legends, bore the Demon Slayer core. Still to this day, in the Elven Nation, in a tucked away corner, it says that there still lies the graves of these three heroes. On the dwarf's tombstone, it is written, "I got more than the elf." On the elves it goes, "The dwarf is a liar." And on the humans it says, "In the indomitable spirit of an adversity, you must breathe your final breath until it is your last. Struggle until your dying whimper. And with your final cry, roar to the heavens and destroy the demons." And thus, this is how the word destroy had been engraved onto the backs of all Demon Slayer uniforms. The Nichirin blades are more than just magic infusing the soul, and more than just the sunlight metal harming demons. The breathing style is the link between both of the soul and the body of the metal and your own body. As you progress and as you change, your soul and your body, as you grow stronger, may end up going in different directions. Whether this is your mindset has changed, or your body has naturally strayed to a better breathing style. The representation is the sword color will change to match the preferred breathing style. As you can see, my blade is red. And this happened a little bit more towards the midway point of my journey. I could have definitely have studied the flame breathing, but I was bound and determined to try and perfect the beast-style breathing. My master said he never truly mastered it, and I wanted to show him that it could. But unfortunately, I didn't listen to what the blade was telling me. And I decided to continue to study the beast breathing, and I never truly mastered my own. Not to say that I haven't come up with my own original techniques. I've got my own way of fighting. And in doing so, I've also picked up negotiation skills for areas that I lacked. But I wish to tell you this tale because if I had a piece of inspiration, and I ain't no medical doctor, or I ain't no legendary swordsman like those Blade Masters or Hashira, I'll tell you one thing. Don't fight inspiration. Pursue it. Don't run from it. You hear that?
Good advice.
Griff? It's up to you to try to master beast breathing, because I couldn't do it. My master before couldn't do it. Actually, I don't think that anybody has truly mastered the style, except for the founding member.
Was the founding member a beast breather, or what did they breathe every kind of style?
The founding member, I mean, is the one who formed the beast breathing style. Goes about 10 generations back at this point now. The style has been alive, and it's served us well, but they say that no one's ever truly mastered it.
Griff will just kind of say, like, after he says, like, no one truly has ever mastered any, he's just going to say, well, that'll change, because I'm going to try and do it. This style has helped me a lot. Helped me connect more with, when I look over to Draconis, with him than I could have when I was even younger. So,
Well, if your blade does change, and you go down a different path, just know that you could always take the beast breathing style and still make your own. In fact, this has been the key to success for many different demon slayers. If you're wondering how new breathing styles get formed, it typically comes down to people will start with a form, and then when their Nichirin blade ventures off from the correct color, they'll use another form's basis to make their own breathing style. Oh, I'm not sure how they all did it, but there's definitely some examples of other Hashira and Blade Masters who've taken and developed their own unique style of swordsmanship based upon their body's preferences and their mindset.
resting.
All right.
Well, I suppose it only makes sense if your body and soul are telling you something, that you'd be best suited for another style. Pursuing that, I'm sure, would be a great boon.
I agree. Now, you all best get to bed. I need to figure out, probably do some things, try to figure out what Nagas were all about.
You sure you don't need any help?
Nah, the Naga incident is mine to clean up. After all, those things weren't drawn here naturally. Nagas live in tunnels and caves. They guard entrances to things, meaning something pushed them out of their hidey hole, and it sent it my way.
I was wondering about that. It struck me as odd that they were so far away from, well, presumably far away from whatever they were supposed to be guarding.
If I know you, Galleon, as like Griff kind of lays on Bacanas, you're gonna figure out what happened and then you're gonna kick its ass.
Damn right I am.
Just don't go too hard. And don't break your tail this time.
But my tail just grows back. We covered this.
I understand that, but it's
You
so
know what?
disgusting when it grows back.
You know what though? This is maybe why you've been slacking off in your training. I told you that just because you lose an arm, maybe you can just get it back.
I'm a human.
Maybe you just aren't trying hard enough.
Have you seen my face?
Yeah, it's kind of ugly. Damn shame.
You didn't have to hit that hard, man. Dang.
Anyways, I'm glad you're back. And he'll kind of like step around you as he's kind of going outside to investigate something. But as he does, he'll like lay down something in front of Griff. As it's like its own like mini gourd, significantly smaller, but it's its own like mini gourd of alcohol.
I am immediately snatching that up as fast as possible. Just
Yeah, I will say, Griff, just as far as backstory, he has never given you alcohol before.
Have you ever had alcohol, by the way? I don't think that's been discussed.
Griff has had alcohol. He just doesn't like drink that often because of his mask. But as soon as that gourd comes, he's turned away and he just kind of smells. Like very much like being very like secretive of like yes.
Yanalith looks over in disdain. like I'm gonna steal that god.
Yeah, you better
Said he was
sleep
out.
holding on to
This is all
that. That
his.
thing is going to get
Oh,
snagged.
Oh
It
yeah, I
should have
am.
been me, not him.
It should have been me, not him.
Yeah, I am just like
Yeah, that's one of my favorite anime memes of all time. So funny.
just like curled up with the gourd. I'm gonna drink. Actually, he's gonna take a small swig of it.
Sometime later tonight,
Uh,
might be a chance Yanalith might try to become a barbarian. Or try to become a rogue instead of barbarian. That one night.
When all
but
else fails.
what does it taste like?
This one has got more of a fruity flavor to it. Rather, because he doesn't necessarily have the farmland for like anything that get with a traditional wheat or anything like that, or more crops. So he uses a little bit more of a fruit blend as the base for the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it's probably more like a Swedish moonshine is probably what it's probably going to be.
and I think Griffin's for the first time like this is his alcohol, and he's just like yes. After doing it, Quirks and just rolls over, and it's like body up against Draconis, like keeping that gourd between him and Draconis.
With that, what do you guys like to do?
What time is
I
it?
guess I'll use that as my cue to go out and do what I want to do with the Naga that we already finished. Just because I'd gotten called into dragging Griff away a little bit too early to do something then, so we'll say that's what I do now.
Cassius, would you like some help with that? I am actually an alchemist.
If you want to, I would appreciate the help, but you don't need to feel the need to.
I'd be happy to help.
Can I remake my sleight of hand check with advantage now? Because I have help.
I'll let Shiro do it. He's God's favorite princess anyway, so he'll
Yes!
probably pass it for you.
I have a natural 20 on my side. It's guaranteed. It's written at the stars.
All right, let's give it a shot. Straight advantage, because we're doing it together.
I guess I already did it once, so probably.
You already did it once, so I'll do it
You're
once.
straight. Yep.
Okay. Come on.
11.
I'm not proficient.
No, I cursed him. Well, it's still better.
You
Yep.
cursed me with your nat 20 talk.
Yeah.
You just gotta,
Yeah.
it's gotta be a
I will say
aloof,
though.
effortless kind of thing. Can't pressure it.
I will say though, with this though, Shiro, with a couple more ingredients that you could pick up from a major city for about 100 gold or so, you can make at least 1 to 2 resist lightning potions for this.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I just thought, hey, I actually am proficient with alchemist supplies. Can I add my proficiency bonus to that? Make it a 13.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it would change much if you did.
Yeah, I don't know if it would either, but hey, for the shot.
Oh, I mean, we have information now because you decided to do that, so I'm not bad.
Enough here to make some potions.
Oh, I'll
Good,
also hand off
Help
the
against future lightning bolts.
after I've kind of harvested the poison, though. I'll hand it off to you and say, I have a weapon that does not usually leave cuts or anything like that for a poison to be effective. So if you wanted to use it, then it's all yours.
Thank you. Should make good use of it.
Yeah, so when we figure out how to make the poison, then you can add that to your inventory instead of me.
Cool.
Yep. With that though, what is Yenilith and Griff doing?
Yenilith is looking, is wanting to look. Where is Griff's mentor at the moment? Just
He disappeared. He went to go do some investigating.
I'm currently just kind of just sitting down in a space somewhere, probably like next to a large boulder or on a log for a moment, kind of looking in the location where he just kind of wandered away. There's a bit of contemplation after meeting this grandiose demon slayer, this mentor, having already met a demon slayer that had pretty much been turned into a demon. There's a just bit of contemplation as she's just kind of just staring off, kind of giving off a 1,000-yard stare. She kind of lifts up her hand and just kind of examining as she kind of uses her form to just kind of let a little bit of steel just kind of drip onto her fingertips for a moment and just let it recede. And as she's kind of watching everybody else just kind of going about their business, she's gonna just kind of just stand up and just kind of walk a little bit, get a little bit of space, not to where they can't see her, but she's just gonna kind of like openly take out her blade and just kind of do a little bit of refreshing practices, just motions and strokes with her sword, and just kind of keep herself steadied, and yeah, just to kind of just couple of practice swings, keeping herself focused.
Gotcha.
Kind of trying to keep a semblance of control in the moment, as it were.
Gotcha. I like that. With that, what about you? Griff.
I'm kind of like being back, technically home, if you would. Griff is sitting kind of cross-legged with Draconis to his back. And being here with all the nostalgia of him like living here, training with his master, and having a home. He's just gonna sit and kind of meditate. And I think after a certain point, he's just in peace.
Gotcha. With that, and just kind of enjoying returning to your home for a little bit of time, you feel definitely a wave of peace, a wave of tranquility kind of like wash over you as you all basically continue to do your own thing. It's it'll slowly change to nighttime as the master will probably like return to you. You guys probably will get ready for bed unless you guys have got something else you want to discuss.
I am good. Yeah, Yanalith is all right.
It was muted, sorry. Yeah, ready to trance.
Yep. What about you, Griff?
He will actually kind of look to his master and just say, the upper moons or these Olympians are very dangerous. The one we faced, I don't know how much they told you.
I've faced minions of upper moons before. And even demons that could be ranked as some of the lower moons. Do not be deceived yet. Just because they have a number, the ones that serve under even higher numbers can be just as strong.
I understand that. It's just, unfortunately, this one had got in our heads a little bit. It had turned one of ours. It made it look like he was a demon. We thought he was the demon. And unfortunately, we went for the kill.
The best way to deal with this is to just forget about it. You'll face many hardships traveling alone in this world, and you'll need to overcome them at your own pace. This has always been my home, since even before the time of my master. I was born in these mountains, raised here, traveled, only to come back and guard. This is my home, and while it has been lonely, it's been a little less lonely with you in it. The best way to find yourself in these dark times is to find your mountain and to never let it go.
he chuckles. You always have some weird, profound wisdom. You know that?
I know, I'm pretty fucking great, aren't I?
That you are.
And he'll give you like a
Glad you
big
found
toothy
me.
grin.
Yeah. Like he sees in my eyes I'm smiling. He knows how it is with the mask and and I'm just like as he gives the grin, I'm just like, I'm glad you found me.
Mm. You know,
Thank
I'm
you for being my
50-50 on
master.
it. You know, you've been a little shit most of your life, so it's like figuring it out whether or not.
Again, I was abandoned at 10, so not really my fault.
I mean, you had a whole 9 years to find other people.
I was deep in the forest.
You know what? That's no excuse. Could have been raised by mountain wolves.
The wolves wouldn't take me.
Well, did you try hard enough? What about those magical lions that you keep going on about? Why didn't they raise you? That is obviously a dog. We have been over this. I'm telling you, that is a dog. It's not a lion.
He's a lion drake.
Okay, there are drakes, and then there are dogs. I don't know what this lion thing is here. Okay, explain it to me. Explain to me what a lion is.
It's just a bigger cat thing.
A bigger cat. Cats don't have manes like that, but you know who do? Mountain dogs.
Dogs don't have manes. They're just fur.
Actually, you mean? I mean, there are dogs that look exactly like the manes of lions.
Griff doesn't know that.
I'm just telling you, that's just a furry dog.
He's not a furry dog. He is a lion. Tiger drake thing. That's what he told me.
You see, a tiger would make sense, but that thing ain't a tiger.
Look at the pattern. He's got the stripes like a pattern. And the piece of a lion.
Yeah, I don't know. You have one really fucked up dog. You know what? Maybe it's suited to you.
Oh no, now that's just hurtful, man. You know how Draconis feels about that.
I know. I'd be insulted to be called like you either. yeah. I meant no offense to you. That was directed at this dumbass.
Kind of gives a thing. Take over my Draconis.
we know what side we're on. Both the side against you. I'm gonna give like a nod to the lion drake dog.
Draconis gives him a nod back. Man, you guys never let up. It's been good to see you. I think our Casa guy should be coming in maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I imagine so.
It's also weird, Casa guy. When you see it, don't try and eat it.
Why would I try and eat it?
It's a bird person.
A bird
You've eaten
person.
weirder shit than me.
I mean, you mean just like a large crow?
But like it's you'll know when you see it.
Oh, okay. All right. As the settle in for the night, everyone gets a long rest. As we cut over to early morning, providing everybody doesn't want to try to do their own thing, I will let Cassius do his own cooking, just to ease his mind and get everybody their temp HP. but just to speed
Yes, sir.
along, as you guys are in the middle of eating breakfast, a normal Kasugai crow will arrive. The one is still traveling overseas a little bit.
Takes
As
a while to run across the water all the way.
Yeah.
I just see like Naruto dashing.
Yeah, he doesn't run. Or sorry, he doesn't fly. He runs.
Yeah. As with that though, the crow lands down and goes, "Ah! Well done, Demon Slayers. Took a while to find you, I did. But new mission available to you. Ah! Most difficult
Right.
mission indeed. The Demon Slayer Corps wishes for you to investigate the kingdom of Nazil. You are to go to one of the cities there. No, which city was it again? Ah, the city of Blackwall, located towards the most eastern part. No, sorry, most western part, across the Red Desert. You will meet other fellow demon slayers there.
Don't you wish that we at least got a snail instead of a bird? At least give us a chance to breathe.
But fighting demons is fun, isn't it?
Demons, yes. Demon slayers.
I mean, mission's
But
a
we're
mission. It's going to be challenge getting across that desert, but I'm sure we can handle it.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
fun,
going
right?
to be many days of travel. You know, I don't do well with the travel.
You'll be alright.
Don't worry. Stick close. We'll handle it all right.
We got this.
Yeah. As you guys start to kind of like pack up, get ready to head out, you'll see the master kind of like stop in front of you, Griff, as you guys are all preparing. He goes, "I made you a couple lunches in here. At least 3 days worth of lunches for all of you. And he'll hand you a gift, Griff. Consider this a going away present. Your shoes look fucking terrible, so put these on." He'll give you boots of stride and springing.
That's gonna stack so good with his flump feet. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He's just gonna jump all over the place.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oops. Striding and springing.
No.
Running speed is 30. Okay. Oh,
Jump
dude,
distance is
sick.
double.
Yeah, you could wear heavy armor if you wanted to, technically, in this,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah.
It wouldn't reduce speed, but I think it would still give him disadvantage on stuff or keep him from casting spells.
So, yeah, this stacks with, well, there's still talks to be had about what technically counts as a spell if you could do breathing techniques with this on. If he's
Yeah, but he
wearing
can't
heavy
cure
armor.
wounds us.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, which means he's fucking useless.
Yeah.
No. With that though, would you guys like to head out? Any final words to the master before you do?
I just say thank you again, Galleon. And again, try not to lose another tail.
It just grows back.
It is weird. It is weird when it grows back. It's so weird at some points.
Well, you don't have to be around when it grows back. You can go do your own thing now.
Yeah, but again, I want you to take care of yourself at least. Stop getting your tail cut off or bitten off.
You know what? Sorry, I'm doing my job.
But you don't have to put your tail in danger as often as you do. As Dracodis is like dragging Griff away.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Master Galligal, just that you know, we'll probably the next time I see you, I'll be refreshed, well rested, and ready for another match.
Okay,
If
so
you're
you'll
up
have
for
a good excuse next time for when you lose. Got it.
Aren't you refreshed and rested now? Like we just slept.
Yeah, that brings up a good point.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that to an old man.
I don't. Oh, ooh, you wound me, little bitch.
It was a pleasure meeting you, later, skaters.
Funny.
And you see him go
Actually, so off the wall.
and you see Galleon Lake's jaw open for a second. He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna take that later, Gators." That's funny. That's funny.
I actually above the table.
Skaters.
I didn't think of that considering what he is. So actually, that came out
that is
way
funny
out of
though.
the-
That's funny.
It's just because I have a Brit she speaks like a Brit, so that came out of just the blue.
Did you say
That
later
was not-
gator? I thought you said later skaters.
No.
Later gator.
Later skaters. It's like a little yeah.
Gators. Gators.
Yandel is
Okay.
confirmed funnier than voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
100%.
Whew, that's good. That was actually really good. Holy crap.
Cassius goes up and just gives a pretty deep bow. Thank you for your hospitality. I believe all of us appreciate it very much.
No problem. Now get out there. Kill some demons. Make other people proud.
Very well.
Remind me, Zero. I haven't seen the anime in a minute. Is there like a Demon Slayer salute of some kind? That's
really.
just like bowing.
They kind of like touch their chest a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Not
double tap
really.
their chest and then point out.
Yeah, no, they don't do that. They don't do that.
All right. Yeah. Shiro will place a hand on his chest then and give a short bow, not as deep as Cassius is, and say, "Thank you for your hospitality and for the story.
Of course.
It's an honor to meet Griffsmaster."
And it was honor to meet Griff's friends. He doesn't have those. He's very socially awkward. He kind of sucks all around.
Yeah, technically we're coworkers.
Will you stop playing your living old man?
It's all right, Griff.
And as you all kind of walk in the distance, far out of earshot, Galleon looks to the floor traveling alone, and he kind of thinks back to his life. He has spent many years on this mountain. He has spent many times traveling the passage between the nations. And while in his youth he definitely adventured, he did find himself back to his ancestral home here. And yet he still wondered if there was more to explore. More to go out and adventure into this world than just as in his time as a demon slayer. He wondered that while raising Griff here, that if he was able to provide him a good home life here, but he worried that if the mountain would ever truly just become isolated, he worried that if he ever it became stale for him, whether the mountain became a cage instead of a sanctuary. As he sees you travel off, well out of earshot range, the lizard smiles. Go and find your own mountain. This one's taken, but you're welcome back anytime. I'm just so happy. And like you'll see like his face kind of scrunch up, and he's holding back tears, and he goes, "I'm so happy that you get to find your own place. You damn stupid student."
It fits so well with the music that I'm listening to right now.
I know. Yeah.
I've
With
got
that,
the Flower Garden by Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh,
Not
that
by,
works
but
so
from,
well.
From Howl's Moving Castle playing. And it's just, especially with the heartwarming moment, I'm just like,
yeah, that works really well. With that though, before we get into the
Fantastic.
travel, I'll go ahead and just call for a 5-minute bathroom break and drink break before we get into some travel. Okay. All right, we all back?
Yep.
All right. So, who wants to lead us in the danger
The
zone
leader will do it.
of rolling? As you would probably travel 2 days, I would need the roll of the travel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Are we doing different music for this? I think we were like doing like an
So close to
English.
69. Damn it.
no, I don't want 69 again.
Nope. This music's fine, or if you'd like to change it, you can change it, voice.
Yeah, because I know that we kind of went through kind of like adventurous kind of music. I think I made a note for myself that we were going to do a little bit more action-y, a little bit more adventurous. So,
All
Here we
right,
go.
you guys are going to be walking. Here, let me turn that down a little.
yep.
All right, something really important. You guys are coming across a lone drawbridge. As you see, you're passing over what looks to be a large waterfall. As you pass through, you see fog on either side, and the only way across a huge chasm is to walk across a brickety bridge. As you cannot see the end of the bridge, but it probably stretches on for about a mile. I need to know what order are you going across this bridge as you are all traveling together.
I'll lead the way. Unless anyone else wants to take point. The leader will make the
Cassius will
sacrifice.
offer. He is fast, nimble, and
Ready to lead us behind if it's the fan.
sure. I don't know. Probably not, but yeah, he's fast, nimble, light, and more willing to.
And perceptive. That's important. That counts. You take
Yeah,
point.
that's all. That. Sure, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, he'll offer though. If you insist on taking the lead, then you may absolutely do so.
No, it's a good idea. You take the lead. I'll go behind you.
I think Yanalith will just cover the rear.
Okay, so Griff, what position were you at?
I'll probably be mid, like middle.
Okay, so then.
So you're in the middle, and then Dracata after you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Yanlith.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so then it's going to be Cassius, Shiro, Griff, the dog, and then Yanalith. Got it.
He's not a dog, he's a lion!
As you guys start crossing the bridge, you get about halfway down this mile-long bridge. As suddenly you hear footsteps coming from the other side. As a very large, towering man in an almost kiltish skirt starts walking across, almost coming up to you, Cassius. This man is quite large, almost doubling your height. On like his back, he holds like a large claymore-like sword, a towering like reddish beard for his front. As he looks to you and he goes, "Oi! What you think of doing crossing against this bridge? You mind just scooting over so I can pass?"
I'm gonna turn around to Shiro. I don't talk very good.
You said it's a rickety bridge.
It is a rickety
Are there,
bridge, and there's no room to scooch over.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think most of us can get around you if you'll hold still. Maybe take a knee.
Me take a knee? I don't think so. There's no me getting down on my knees. I don't do that.
All right, then stand at your full height and we'll leap over you.
Yo, what?
Not much other option to get around. Be much easier for us to leap over you one at a time than you to leap over all of us. It's not like we can step aside.
All right. With that, he goes, why don't you just, you can do so if you think you can. And he'll, Cassius, make me athletics or acrobatics to get around, this Scottish-like man.
Sure. So, I do have something that I would like to do. My sixth form provides an additional boost in movement if I make it along the lines with which we are traveling. May I cast my sixth form, Forceful Gale, in order to give us a bit of a boost?
You may
You gonna do up vertical boost and updraft?
I could do it that way if I wanted to, yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. We'll display in VTT right there. So I will give us a big boost of winds.
And as you do so, you watch as the bridge starts pushing upwards and starts swaying side to side. As he goes, now what you doing, mate? You try to toss me off this bridge?
I'd like to jump over.
Go ahead.
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm gonna roll a natural one and end up in the drink. Okay, a 19, and then
you immediately just kind of like jump over him and land the other side. Shiro, you're up next.
Griff, mind if I take excuse me. Mind if I take Draconis along?
No, I don't mind.
All right, come on, boy. I'm gonna reach past Griff, if I can, and grab Draconis by the mane, and I'll use second form, Moonlit Walk. I assume we have enough light for that.
Yeah.
And we'll like flash step behind the man, basically, TBZ style.
Ooh, you think you're so fancy with all your breathing styles and stuff like that. Okay, who's next?
also breathing styles.
Interesting. I'm gonna back up as far as I can, and I'm gonna do the 10 feet that I normally do with my boots and over him.
All right.
Oh yeah, you do have the perfect thing for that now.
Yeah, you have the natural thing to just do that, just flat out right. Yanela's turn.
Okay. I don't know. What can I do?
I'm ready to cast my breathing form again to help her over if needed.
Oh, to help me over?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Well, let's see. I mean, is there anything really I can really do on my sheet here? I mean, because we're on the bridge and... Sorry, just trying to look and make sure. Because we're not trying to kill these guys, unfortunately.
It's just one guy.
Or Mr. Guy, yeah. I wish it was guy. I wish it was multiple.
7-foot tall guy, you got this.
Yeah, I can just easily just leap over. Or just try to like sidestep a little bit, just kind of. I mean, how tall is he?
This man, he's about like 9 feet tall.
Okay, never mind. I'll have to jump. I wish I could just,
just
rappel down, but and just kind of shimmy, kind of like Metal Gear style. But it's okay. For this, you just kind of just have to just leap over and not crash through. Although I'm not as big, so thankfully.
You do have a bit of extra bonus to your jump height, considering casting a breathing style that makes it a little bit easier for you to go vertical.
From which one?
A forceful gale. If I
Oh, yeah.
cast it upwards, then
You
Your vertical's what? 3 plus your strength mod feet up.
So that's 8.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 3 is 20. 8 plus 13, 21.
all right? Yeah, you all basically clear as you all kind of like get over, and he goes, "Ooh, with your fancy jumping, bunch of ninnies, aren't you? Don't you? You're just wiring little spider monkeys and jumping about. Ooh la la. Oh, whatever. He'll continue on your way, and you can continue on your way."
He just doesn't think he could jump over us. He's jealous.
Do you say
Yeah.
that?
I say it when he's, a good 40 feet away.
I need to roll then.
yeah, we'll have a chance. He might hear it.
Oh, he rolled a 17. Oh, and then plus. And he goes, "Oi, what'd you say?"
I'll cast
Oh,
my
nothing.
ability again in the behind us, and so technically it's a 30 feet range. So if he's 40 feet away, he won't hit it unless he tries to run at us, in which case he's not going to get very far.
Yeah, as you guys like start running away, I imagine you just hear like a slew of Scottish slurs fly your way. As with that is the end of that travel day. The next 2 days of travel, you could arrive at the city and spend some days here, or you guys could go about your merry way and try to get to the destination.
I mean, I need a new kimono because I'm just wearing my Demon Slayer uniform right now.
Oh yeah.
That is true. Yeah, we need new clothes.
All right.
That's a very good point.
All right.
Shopping.
So yeah, the screen twirls and furls, and let me get it set up for the audience.
Heading 0, add a cool twist transition in here.
Wow,
Big
wow,
slide.
wow, 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 wow.
Isolate that audio. Use that as the transition sound effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
I'll
here,
give you
get-
plenty of sound effects to choose from.
As for what the city looks like, I will put what the city looks like.
All right.
You are in the capital city of Ewan.
Ooh, cool. We love a circular city.
Big fan. It's actually built on a lake too. So
Ooh, neat.
those are the only two ways
Mexico
in. Both
City.
of those. Yep.
We're gonna run into another Scottish guy on the bridge on the way into town.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh no!
We actually do have
Is
a
it a
roll.
5-foot wide bridge?
Yeah, we do have a roll today.
Yeah,
We
you have a
started
roll
here,
before you start
and then
into
here.
there.
And then
You have a
we have a
roll.
roll here.
You have a roll before you go into the city. So let's see that
65.
roll.
65.
Who's next? Who's next?
That would be thematic, wouldn't it?
I guess I'll go next.
Yep, Griff, go next.
And roll.
Like
97.
97.
Oh.
Oh, that's the first time we've gotten even close to that high, I think.
We got a 95 once.
Did we?
Yeah, we did get something in the 90s at one point, I think.
That was before I was taking notes, I think. I've been taking
That was
notes.
92.
Thanks.
Mm.
D7.
All right, Griff. I will need you as you are the person that rolled for today. This will be a journey of only your undertaking.
Oh.
All right. Griff, as you stray from the group, as they all kind of like look about the city from a distance, you feel an eerie echo creep into your mind as you hear your name being called from the forest. Do you resist or do you go with it?
I resist.
Make me a wisdom save.
Good man.
Oh, God. Damn it all. It's gotta be a save, huh?
Wisdom, though. You're good at those. You're a ranger.
One!
You see
Oh,
nothing
man.
wrong with this voice. It's quite alluring.
You already know that I'm cursed with bad saves, man!
Well, you know, this could target anybody. It's just the person who rolled it. You rolled the number, this is yours.
I know!
Griff,
My
as you
curse-
start drifting off a little bit there, you find yourself walking deeper into the woods. As you stumble across what looks to be an old willow tree. As you get to this tree, you see what looks to be knots hanging from it in a almost hangman's noose, telling the history of this tree. You see about like 4 to 5 on the strongest branch of it. You look to the tree itself as it's old, crooked. Some parts of the main bark are missing, as you can see into the inside of the tree. And yet you hear your name. You hear the voice asking you to come closer. What do you wish to do? Do you proceed following the voice or resist it?
Ryan resist again.
Make me a wisdom save.
Watch me roll another nat 1. Watch it. 9.
You are lured by the unique design of this tree. As you almost feel yourself coming to the bark of the tree. You almost see the tree shimmer and shake as you see like the branches almost twist out into almost fingers. And you see the roots of the tree, and even the bark and the very nature of it almost form what looks to be hollowed out eyes and stiff set of teeth. As it looks to you, I am the tree of the all-knowing, of the intelligence, of answers. Do you seek knowledge?
I think I know what this is. That's a tempting offer. Yeah.
Knowledge comes at sacrifice. It comes at near life-changing levels. It comes at near death. As you see, like, it kind of lower one of its roots as its bark, as you see like a hangman's noose slowly slide towards you, as it's almost like offering itself to you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, Griff. As you kind of walk up to it, you feel compelled as you start to wrap the hangman's noose around your neck.
Oh my gosh.
You feel it tightening and groaning as You hear the tree go, with every price, there is a debt. Let's see if you can make the payment. And with that, it starts to reel back its limb up high as the hangman noose gets tight around your neck. As you kind of feel your feet leave the ground, the rope tightening, you feel what could be answers starting to flow into you. You feel like what knowledge, unseen and untouched before, starts to creep into the back of your mind. Maybe even answers that you never needed to know the ability to, or to know what of, explode into your mind. And as you do, you feel the knot grow tighter. I will have you make a con save for me, Griff.
Yes, sir. That'll be a 14.
You do not pass it. The knot is getting tighter and tighter. You are feeling the knowledge explode into you, but your face is growing blue and almost purplish. This is the part where the DM basically has to interrupt and say, this test can kill your character. I will call for the next set of con roll.
Can I try and give myself advantage by doing cure wounds?
Make me first a con save. See if you can hold the constitution to do that. Like, see if you can hold on to cast a spell. If your mind is thinking clearly enough to do so.
Like
your
a concentration
mind,
check.
your mind is being boggled by all this knowledge that's flowing into you.
So, a suggestion on how I would look at that is it would just give him an extra round. Like, I don't know how many rounds you have to let him succeed, but one more round if he gives himself more healing.
Well, he's just trying to give himself advantage to break this. Because you don't
I guess it
want
would
this...
be objectively the same thing, because
Yeah.
it would just still be an extra roll, so no matter what.
Okay, rolling. Changing these
Yep.
dice. Fuck
Yeah,
this.
you. This, it's not a high DC to be able to cast magic. But
okay, so you
go
can
for
cast it.
roll for advantage on your next con save here.
Okay. Okay, advantage. Fucking 14 again.
You're missing it by one, bro. Come on, please. You're missing it by one.
Come on, man.
Jeez.
You feel like your blood starting to.
Will you allow Cassius to roll perception
This
and
is
on like a 25 plus
this is
to come and help?
this
maybe?
this is a test that is only meant for him. But I will say, Draconis can come and help right now because of the fact of that he is part of that character. I will. So as Draconis comes, what do you try to tell Draconis as he arrives at the base of the tree?
As how high am I up?
Right now you are probably about 15 feet off the ground.
Oof. And dogs aren't good at climbing trees.
Yeah, no, they are. I'm going to be straight up with you. If you fail, you are suffocating, and you are going.
Right.
You are dying.
Right. I wonder if I can have Draconis like, kind of. If I'm 15, he's medium size, but fairly tall in the picture. Could I have him stand on his hind leg to try and like give me a boost, like off the tree, like pause on the tree and try and like
Make
make
me
it to
an
where
athletics or acrobatics for the dog.
athletics or acrobatics.
Because 15 feet is more than he can stand. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So he would have He has a +3 to his strengths, but he's not proficient with that stuff. So that's a D20 +3. What the?
No, it does
It was
not.
cocked. That was
Um,
cocked as fuck.
I need the next con save with advantage because you can still cast magic.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Advantage. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I need to now. I
I'm
have to roll
genuine-
damage now. I have to roll damage
Mhm.
as required as a DM.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that downs you.
Yeah.
Wait, question here. What's your HP?
My max HP?
Yeah.
34.
Okay. Roll
it's
for
been
me
giving
because you
himself
were
cure
doing your
wounds.
healing. You were doing your
Yeah.
healing. Does it have enough to give you like 11?
It's
You did it twice.
2d8 plus 3. Yeah, I did it twice. So it's 2d8 plus 3.
I will say that. So like the first one doesn't matter because he's at full HP. What matter? Oh, put your temp HP because Cassius is cooking.
Oh yeah. So that how
Oh my
much?
God.
How much was? How much
Oh,
was
wow.
10?
It's proficiency bonus. I just swallowed a full thing of ice because I just realized that could matter.
Yeah, that matters.
Dude,
What was-
this
what
thing
was
was like this big.
2
I
HP.
Two-
2 tip.
Yeah,
Two temp
yeah.
HP.
2. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
2 temp HP.
you need to
Okay.
roll a 9 with that healing to be at 1 HP, so that way you can get
Yeah,
another
2d8 plus
chance.
3.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 3.
Come on, man.
I rolled a 15.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
you basically are at like 5 to 6 hit points here. 5 to 6 hit points. Make me another. Do you still have another spell slot? That is the question. You've already
Yeah.
used 2.
Yeah,
So,
I do.
Okay, so you can use another healing one to try and give you another advantage on the con thing.
Yeah, I'll use my last one. And try and give myself advantage. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my gosh, this tree's gonna try and fuck you, man.
Well, we did say Draconis has a role to try to get you out of it.
Oh, this tree wants you dead. I'm saying it's not gonna outright kill you. I'm not gonna say it's outright kill you. Draconis gets the roll to save you.
Do I roll my
I'm going to have Draconis make an attack roll against the rope.
Draconis roll what?
Attack roll.
Attack roll?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I will say I've switched my dice multiple times.
I can't do anything as the DM. I have to be true to the law. Bro, I've never seen this. I have never seen this.
I'm being dead ass honest. I'm bad at saving throws. So this was
This
the worst
is-
possible situation for me.
Yeah, this was in true D&D fashion. And I am a DM of my word, and it can happen to anybody.
Mhm.
Griff, this is sad to see. You just had your master meeting. No! This is
I thought
so
it was
sad.
Cassius. Cassius, bite him or something.
I mean, I'm not
Turn
there,
him into
man.
a
I tried.
werewolf.
Hey, dude, I
Ah.
tried. I wanted to get a perception check to see if I could, like, hear off. And, like, even if it was a long shot, I wanted to see if I had a chance.
You know
but-
what, Cassius? I will let you do so, just out of the sake of curiosity, to say we tried
Yeah.
everything. Okay?
All right,
If you
yeah,
roll a
perception
nat
check,
20,
long shot.
if you roll a nat 20, I will let you try to intervene.
Oh, man. I'm the worst person you could ask to get a natural 20. I've had,
You're
like,
due
one this entire... Yeah.
You do one.
Hey, but if it happens
I
this
mean,
time,
I
make
had
up
one
for all
last
the
session,
ones.
man. It was like my second one of the entire campaign. I don't know if I'm due one. Come on, man. I want to save Griff so bad, please.
got inspiration? Got anything?
Not, no. It's a 15.
Yeah. Griff.
Mhm.
I need to know. What are your last moments thinking about?
His master.
As you think about your master and the imagery of him coming and going, you imagine the time that you had spent with him, the bottle of booze he just given you, and all the manner of fun that you had just had with him. The good times, the bad times, and even the annoying times. You feel a smile creep across your face as you're content and almost happy as the life falls from your eyes, and you almost hear a sad cry of a lion as it calls for its master that is not answering back. And with this sad moment, this is where we will end tonight's session of Demon Slayer D&D.